The wind is blowing, sometimes intensely, sometimes just back and forth, mildly, just back and forth. It is one of their weather machines. It is fairly cool out here for October 2022. Matter of fact, this is a little bit different than what we're used to. So this cool breeze actually has sort of like almost a freeze to it. Wind and liquid nitrogen. Okay, I'm in the south, the southern portions of the United States of America. And I'm seeing a lot of things. These are not pole shifts. If they're pole shifts, it is intentionally. Okay? They are manipulated. Now, I got to talk about this because I want y'all to know that every single thing that you experience here in the United States is manipulated. Okay? This weather is being controlled by devices. I remember when they took it down the street, police a department escorted the machine down the street, and I started to drive behind it. Okay, you got a lot of people that are coming from up north to the south. Okay, they're fleeing and flocking in droves from Texas out here all the way up to motherfucking goddamn Pennsylvania. They're coming here. A lot of them are Europeans that are not able to handle much heat. Y'all see that? They amongst Europeans. Now these Europeans are a bit different down here. Most of our Europeans down here can handle a lot of heat because a lot of them have they're melanoids too. But we're talking about these Europeans that are used to like extremely cold weather. They're getting to the point they cannot afford to continue to live in these places like Utah, Wyoming. Do you hear me? I done seen them type of tags down here. What's going on? So they're here now. And many of them are weather officials in the north that control weather. So they're bringing the temperatures here in the south. So what you're going to start noticing is this. Temperatures, if we don't put a stop to this, you understand what I'm saying? If we're not tapping into our metaphysical consciousness to stop this, you'll begin to see, and y'all feel me down here south. Y'all know we don't really get no snow. We gonna start snow down here. They're trying to come here and make this place comfortable to them. It's damn near about 50 degrees, 40 degrees. In the daytime, we don't experience that. Our temperatures in the daytime in October is still right around 70, 75 degrees. All I see is northern tags and western tags. It's a whole, they done built a bunch of new houses around here. Different subdivisions. And these people have tags from out of state. They're going to come and turn the south into the north. We're going to be getting the ice storms, the sleet, the slicks. We're going to get that. We're going to need snow tires down here. Like I said, we're going to be around here shoveling fake snow because it's all going to be fake. They're going to try to create snow here and ice. But I rebuke that. Every single weather machine will not work at its peak performance. I'm putting that out in the universe down south. These temperatures are not right. And I notice another thing. When it gets cold, it usually rains for a period of time. And then it gets cold. They're able now to create these extreme cold temperatures now without rain. So everything is droughted down here. I just wanted to let y'all know, get your snow coats and your snow boots out. Go ahead and start ordering them. Because, see, we don't sell snow boots and snow coats down here. But they're going to have them on the rack now. Because the northerners are here. The northern Europeans are here. And they're producing these temperatures. It's supposed to be 33 degrees tonight. In October? This is October 2022. We don't get 33 degrees. If the temperature go down 1 more degree and it rains, there will be snow. I rebuke it. Hey, it's just me. How you doing? Hey, Rico the Brat. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Nicole Mastella. Hey, Millicent Morris. We need to thank you. Nicole says she rebuked it too. We're not going to let these northerners bring their funky asses down here and have us around here what we goddamn making goddamn snowmans and shit around here all year round. We're not finna goddamn go there. So basically it's going to warm up in the north, and it's going to be manipulated. It's not a pole shift. Stop that pole shift stinking ass stuff. That's not what this is. This weather is manipulated by machines. Look in the skies. You see X's. Cloud. It's getting difficult for them to maintain cool enough temperatures to survive. All of that shit they spraying all in the sky. Aluminum oxide, chemtrail aerosols. They bought them up on airplanes. That's what they do. You're getting the cotton. They're getting cotton late. Usually they get cotton in September. Now they're getting the cotton up out the ground in October. And they had pesticides they had to spray on it. The chemical was so toxic smelling. They're using toxic chemicals to make the cotton bloom. So if y'all don't get up on this, down here you ain't gonna be able to grow nothing down here. Now this ain't making sense that it's cooling in the U.S., but Siberia and the Arctic is warming. Do the math. So if they're going to survive up there in the United Kingdom, they're going to have some weather machines. Like the U.S. got weather machines. But it's too late for the U.S. Because what is being experienced in Russia, all of those people are getting up, leaving in droves. This big, huge exodus is going to happen in the United States of America. It's coming here. They're just not talking about it. Don't allow to trick and fool you into thinking that everything is okay, because it's not. All of the meat. Let me explain to you all this. Now I must say this. Your food is weaponized. The insects are weaponized. The weather is weaponized. Did y'all hear what I said? Everything is weaponized. How come y'all think hey, think about it. They not commercializing anymore the JAB. Because it's in the food now. We're eating. Do not eat ground beef. What you think it is, ground beef. Don't eat that. Because it got something in it. It's laboratory created. Lab foods. You got so many people want to be here. They don't realize the treachery that goes on behind closed doors, that all our foods are created in laboratories. That's why they don't want farmers to have animals and everything to consume anymore. They want to control what we eat so they can turn us into whatever they try to turn us into. Hello, I can go more graphic than that, but then I'm trying to stay clean with everything. But look, have your blood work drawn. Have your blood work drawn. Hello? Talk to the morticians so they can tell you what they're finding in folks' blood. Hello? I don't know what they're trying to create in mankind. I don't know what they're trying to make. This is beginning to be a serious problem. But I'm going to tell you something. It's not going to work. All of this they're creating is not going to work because it's all about controlling that up there. You're not going to control that. It's got a specific duty to shift the planet into another direction, and it's inevitable. It's going to happen. No machine, no manipulation, no laboratory, okay, can do anything to put it off. You might buy yourself a little bit of time. You may buy a decade worth of time. But after that, this place is going to be different. This is a tropical climate. When that wind is blowing, that's coming from a machine. Like I said, I was looking at the skies yesterday in the horizon. The sun was setting. The clouds. I'm not talking about the effects of the sun and how it casts over the actual clouds. And in the first place, why is there clouds down there in the first place anyways? Oh, I know what you're going to say. Yeah, sometimes, mama, it get cloudy. Yeah, I know it get cloudy sometimes. But it was red clouds. Hey. The clouds was red. These smoky clouds up in the sky and X's. Y'all stop paying attention to the clouds. There were X's drawn all through the clouds up in the sky. They was just Xing out everything with chemtrail aerosols. So anyway, I thought I would talk about that, speak about that. It's something wrong. We got to be silenced. You go to TikTok, you got to be silenced. You come here, you got to be silenced. You can't speak about what is going on without just getting shut down. What's wrong with us speaking over it? They said we're giving information. When people do stupid things, like just things like that can harm other people, like doing these experiments and these challenges that's killing people, it's okay to do that. Anything that kills is acceptable. Anything that heals, Heal. So if you sick around here right now, it ain't just the JAB, it's just in your food. You eating it now. They done got hush now about that. They don't talk about it no more. Because they know you're consuming it, the ground beef. So many distribution centers that take in meat and everything saying, hey, we're not getting meat anymore. We're getting something else, plant-based foods. Plant-based foods allow them to continue the agenda that they had set for when they came up with the JAB. Now that they see everybody is not necessarily going for that, they have resorted to growing it in your vegetables and in your meat. But so many people want to be here. For what? They're killing us. I used to say they're killing us slowly, but they're killing us fast. SAD. Sudden adult death syndrome. SADS. That's why every time you turn it around, I saw that rapper Micah just fall dead on the stage. People are having pulmonary embolisms and aneurysms and stuff like that because the stuff that the morgues is pulling out of their veins. This is something serious, y'all. Please take this serious. It is time for us to put our energy together to shut down those laboratories. Those labs got to be shut down. And it's quite a few of them in Ukraine. Hello? There are quite a few labs in Ukraine, United States funding those. Because they just don't have enough room to fund, to have these labs in this area here in the US. Because some of it is so toxic until they are afraid they're gonna get some on them. So they have some people over there, some fools over there that are willing to provide space and manufacture more sicknesses, more weaponized foods. Your food, don't eat potato chips, y'all. Man, I'm telling you, we eat is laboratory foods. Nothing is natural. This is how come you can't grow nothing now. They don't want you to grow anything. It droughts when it shouldn't be droughting. It floods when it shouldn't be floods. It's cloudy when the sun should be out. The sun should be out when it's cloudy. There's so much confusion that our fruit trees, they don't know what to do. Now, if y'all serious about this thing, y'all better start trying to construct you a greenhouse the best way you possibly can. I can't get nobody to construct me no greenhouse. I guess I'll put it up my motherfucking self. Get you some bonsai. Uh-oh, how did that just turn like that and then it turned back? I don't mind y'all seeing me, but look. Get y'all some of those bonsai fruit trees. Get some bonsai fruit trees. Pears, apples, so your body can have something natural. Our body has not had any natural foods in it and no telling how long. This is how come people got cancers, different syndromes. They name them in behind the researchers and doctors that are finding them. Don't y'all think we need to do something about this? Turn around. The syndrome this, syndrome that. Yeah, baby born. I'm going to tell y'all something. If you got melanin in your skin and you got melanin in your body, better be thankful because they're slowly releasing a small amount of radiation. And we just don't know when they're going to increase the dose. I said they will increase the dose right around December, Christmas time. They got a quota they got to fill. There's so many of us they want to get out. Because they have sold this country. And whoever bought it, they're ready for it. They're ready for their space. This is why a lot of us are going to get thrown out of our homes. No one is safe. They're going to go, if you got your own house, they're going up on your property taxes. They're going on up on your insurance. Somebody got to pay for all of those cars that were damaged and lost in Florida. Somebody going to pay for that. And who you think it is? It's going to be you. You're going to pay more for your car insurance and your house insurance and life insurance. We're going to pay more. Like this fake weather I'm out here experiencing. These cold temperatures here, October 2022, you're going to pay more at the pump. Get ready for gas prices to accelerate. Get ready for to pay even more for your food. Let's talk about chicken wings. Like right now, 6 whole chicken wings is $10. Well, soon one whole chicken wing is going to be $10 by itself. I mean, y'all, come on now. Let's talk. It's coming. Be in a position where you can stay here and do for yourself. You're going to need a greenhouse for all of you all who say, hey, look, I want to grow my own food. I need natural foods. Your body is not healing from different sicknesses and V's. The V, which is synthetic. All V's are synthetics. V, I, R, U, S. Synthetic. They're not biological. They're programs. When you come into contact, you breathe them, you touch them, you put them in your face, and they open up like a motherfucking satellite. And when it opens up, the package opens up, it goes and releases modified biological material. This gonna self-destruct. This video gonna self-destruct. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and get this out of the way. So you're battling, once you've been exposed to it, the sickness, your body is not only battling the V, but it's battling modified bacteriums and modified fungus. And your body's having a difficult time trying to come up with a defense, and it's in your lymphatic system to be able to eliminate this stuff. It's just living in your lymphatic system and slowly releasing more biological weapons as you continue on your day. Your system has to be flushed. Your lymphatic system. Look that up, how to flush your lymphatic system. You're going to have to do that. And the med that will do it, they're making it where it's like goddamn illegal to get your hands on it. Come on now. It starts with an I. They don't want you to have it. You can go to jail for trying to get it. Videos getting shut down for talking about it. Like I said, it is illegal to hell. But it's legal to kill. Mortuaries are making big business right now. You could just be walking around and just throw a clot because your blood is coagulating. They're finding long strips of coagulation in people's lungs. I don't want to be too graphic about one of the things that I saw. I'm just going to keep that to myself because I don't want, to get shut down around here. They're quick to shut you down, baby. I'm telling you, man, they quick to shut you down. You can sit down and talk about how to make a suicide cocktail to drink, and you're better off to get in that video and stuff to stay than you is talking about how to heal yourself. This is why you got so many great prophets, prophetesses, and leaders that are dead. Dr. Sebi dead. Don't buy no more Dr. Sebi products. So just the other day, somebody bought some of Dr. Sebi products and they swole. I done seen that 2 times. That is because Dr. Sebi is no longer running. He's not responsible for that particular company anymore. He's gone. Don't buy it. It's been infiltrated. Just like they did this lady who had this curl pudding and all that. She was really, really, really good at it. And she had all kind of hair care products out there and everything. And the people were buying it. Now the people who buy it, you're not buying it from her because she sold the company. She was forced to. Most times people sell companies, they're forced to sell them because the government wants their hands on anything that you all purchase, especially you black women. Whatever you put in your head, they want ownership over that product. They go into their laboratories and put stuff in there. Don't put them relaxers in your heads for your own health. This is not a competition between who is right and who is wrong. We're talking about health. We're talking about health right now. Why is this black mortician, female mortician, opening up the brains of black women, finding antifreeze on their brain? I heard her when she sat there and talked about that. It was tested to find antifreeze in it because whatever you put on top of your head, you absorb it in your brain. Like me, I don't wash my head with nothing but baking soda and vinegar. And you can make your own vinegar. And that's what I say. That is a good detox for your body. I've been drinking nothing but vinegar water. Drink the vinegar water. Inside of your kidneys and your urinary tract infections is that stuff, the sickness. It's there, lining your kidneys, your kidney tubules, your bladder, all of that. Urethra is lining it. You have to drink vinegar water. It's lining your lungs. It's lining your blood vessels. It is lining it. Detox with vinegar water. It won't stand a chance all day long, and to keep your blood from getting solidified, especially if you JAB'd. You got to do something to help yourself right now, honey. Because I'm telling you, they know the agenda. You just don't. The agenda is to kill most of us off. And it's just not happening fast enough. They know that majority of us rely on the sun. We're sun people. They're anti-sun. If they could block the sun out for the next 20 years with a fucking volcano, they would do it. But nature is much more powerful than they are. And nature will eventually eliminate everything that is infected with that type consciousness. May not be in our lifetime, but you'll reincarnate to find that those people don't exist anymore. And what will they do? Go on to some other planet and infect the consciousness of others. They trying to turn this place into a solid green. Hey, Ella May, how you doing? Okay, she said, how much every day? This is what I do. Now I know y'all gonna say, "Mama, that ain't healthy," but I get those little plastic bottles of water that you can get. You ever seen those plastic water bottles? I think they about, what is 16 ounces in it or something like that. Maybe I might be wrong about how much. I need to really look at it and see how many ounces so that I can be very you know accurate with what I tell y'all. But what I do is I pour off about a couple of ounces out of the bottle, and then I'll add apple cider vinegar to top it back to the top, and I'll just drink on it all day long. I drink it when I wake up. I drink it for dinner, because I don't eat breakfast. That's not true what they say, that everybody needs breakfast every day. That's not true. A lot of misinformation out there. Only people who need to be eating breakfast are people who are active in the mornings. I do a fast in the morning. I do not eat food in the morning. If you are not an active person in the mornings and you eat a full balanced breakfast and you still around in your house and everything, it's gonna make you fat. So don't listen to that. Breakfast is only for active people that are working, that are burning fuel in the morning and at midday. You began to eat when you're active. That's food is not only, you understand, medicine, and that's not what we eat. We're eating pharmaceuticals. But food is fuel. And if you're not gonna burn it, there's no sense in eating it. For people who just say, "Oh my, I have to have some for my medication in the morning or what have you," you need to be juicing fruits and veggies. Not no full sausage and bacon and eggs and biscuits and grits, and you don't need that if you're not active. Please listen to me, because they're killing y'all. I'm finding out, I saw where they said that they're using celebrities' DNA and stuff to make meat now in laboratories. So when they be talking about plant-based and all this stuff, y'all beware of that. Them incredible burgers and stuff like that, don't eat that stuff. Nobody truly got true ground beef anymore, unless you can go somewhere and purchase that meat from some of your local farmers and they putting them out of business. Or you can go try, you can be able to get it from the Whole Food store. I know what it looks like. This meat does not look like that anymore to me. So what they're doing is they're creating pharmaceutical foods that is actually training your brain and your nervous system to do what they want it to do. This is what they're doing. And you're wondering why. You got problems. You're wondering why your hair falling out. You're wondering why you're covered in rashes and bumps. You're wondering why you're still coughing. You're wondering a lot of things, and your health and your body, soul, and your health just don't feel like it used to prior to getting the sickness. Well, it's like that because you eat it every day. Every day you consume it. Let me make me a burger. You're eating the sickness. Then you wonder why when you get through, you're wondering through the day, why do I got these joint pains? Why I don't have any energy? Why I'm tired and sluggish? It wasn't like this prior to 2020. What is this? People getting diagnoses. Oh, you have breast cancer. Oh, you got stomach cancer. Oh, you got colon cancer. You got all of these different things. But you had a fairly healthy body prior to 2020. We're eating cancer. This lady got under the microscope. Don't eat potato chip. Please don't eat that. I remember I ate my last potato chip in 4 months ago. And I was eating in it, and I noticed something was different. I said, this is burning my throat. I'm not going to do it no more. My spirit said, don't eat that. And so, girl, they got acrylamide in it, y'all. Let's talk about why the United States put certain compounds. Okay? It's a compound when it got more than one chemical in it, but it's one name. Why are they putting these chemicals in our foods to consume, and when you go overseas, it's banned? The majority of food in the United States is banned in many countries. And we eat them. You may as well be drinking antifreeze. You may as well be consuming methanol. The liquor has been infiltrated. It's not pure liquor. It's not pure ethanol. They need the ethanol to put in the gas, y'all. Come on now. We got to stop being stupid. Jack Daniels is nothing but an energy drink. Get ready for your heart to beat as fast as it can. High fructose sugar is in these liquors, like and I'm putting them down too. What you call them things? Serums. And people thinking they buying 100 proof sometimes when they be getting this expensive, expensive gins and vodkas and stuff. No, you're not. Ethanol to go in the fuel for gasoline. You're paying more at the pump for ethanol. You think they're going to give you all of that when you go to the liquor stores? No. And I may seem kind of like angry, but I'm just saying I don't put two and two together, and I realize this country is being ran by rogues and gangsters, mobsters, cutthroat. They don't even live here. The people running this country don't live here. And they'll kill you. If you messing with their money, or you messing with the fact that people are being informed to get in a situation where they're fighting back, they'll kill you. And many of us leaders, we come out and tell you what we say tell you because we're protected. For one thing, our protection is the fact most will not take us serious. We don't have any clout behind us. But there's a woman that just got killed. She used to work for the finance department, and she had a big job, treasurer of finance or something like that, for the White House. And she was very credible. They killed her. They're going to keep killing people because they don't want everybody to revolt. But that day is coming where people are going to revolt and turn the White House upside down. Do you know that's coming? I'm seeing it all over the globe America is not exempt. People are going to get fed up. Now, it's going to come to, they're trying to move as fast as your consciousness is moving. They're moving quickly. They got these military tanker trucks is everywhere. They know that day is coming where people is finna get ready to fuck the goddamn government up. You think they ain't getting ready? They getting ready. The only thing you can do to get ready is make sure you got your greenhouse. Make sure you got your chicken house. Make sure you got your goat pen, your cow pen. Try to get away from the city. They're going to do a total roundup. Oh, and another thing, like I said, the insects are weaponized too. They have insects that have numbers on them. I saw one of those insects on the wall. It's green and it's got clear silver. Yeah, they make insects. Yeah. Mosquitoes are not natural. A lot of stuff is laboratory modified. People don't know this. Some things are not native and natural to the planet. They create insects. Mosquitoes. They use those to infect, and not necessarily could be the U.S. It could just be any country could be doing it. They infect the bloodstream of the bodies of people with malaria and all encephalitis and all type of other stuff. And they infect ticks with Lyme's diseases, different type of biological pathogens. Everything is infected. I'm looking at my pine trees. I haven't, do y'all know one of the greatest healers is in the sap of the pine tree? Turpentine. I don't see the trees giving off that sap anymore. When I was a little girl, I would look at the pine trees in summertime, like late summer, they'd be spewing. They'd be spending there go another tag from somewhere out of town. I have never. It's so much traffic here, so many people fleeing to Alabama. It's getting uncomfortable, and I get calls all day long. I have to block them asking me, do I want to sell my property? The taxes have gone up at the temple by $200. After getting that roof on there, they took it up 50,000. It says we're 50,000 now, and it is because somebody wanted it. These northerners coming down here, they're getting these jobs. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having that for myself. You understand? They went up on the insurance on this house. They went up on the taxes on the other house. They want property. Before you know it, this little raggedy farmhouse I live in, it's gonna be worth about $1 million. It's worth $1 million when you got to pay taxes on it, but when you try to go and sell it, they're gonna try to force you to take less than for it. So that's worth $1 million now. Okay, well I'm gonna sell it now. You probably won't get them on $50,000, $65,000 for it, because those same devils that control everything else, the finances, they control everything, the weather and shit, the food. They also control real estate. Y'all in for a rude awakening. It's time to wake up and see really what you're dealing with. Stay at these damn churches. If the pastor is not informing me, you understand what I'm saying? What is going on behind the scene? He ain't worth fooling with. He trying to give me hope to hang on in and collecting the last. Let's put like the last of my money. Let's put it like this. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point people are not gonna be able to afford to go to damn church. We ain't gonna be able to afford to go over there. Church don't offer much hope. A lot of folks finna be thrown out, y'all. A lot of people finna be in the street. And it's going to be cold. It's going to force these people who are homeless, as they drop the temperatures as cold as they can get them, to go into the centers. The warming centers is what they call it. And after they go there, a lot of them, you ain't going to see them no more. I start going into a deep meditation so that I can remote view, because that's something I actively do. Sometimes without even putting any effort into it. And I saw a dam. It was a tall dam. There was no water coming from it, and it had like green moss growing on it and rust and stuff like that. And it was deep, and lo and behold, there were people under there being held there against their will. Where these people come from, I don't know. There are a lot of people that are missing and stuff like that. They're at meat centers. It's true. I saw it for myself. I saw. I never will forget. But it was a place called TGI Fridays. I had ate their so-called chicken burger, and it looked weird and slimy, and it was white. And all of a sudden, I started seeing like pictures. You know how you see photos of people like they've gone and had photographs made of themselves in a professional studio? Well, then I saw this light-skinned black man, and he had some like marks on his face, like he had rashes and stuff. And he was just staring at me in the photograph. And then there was a little black girl. She was cute. She had her hair and ponytails and everything, like she had took pictures at school and stuff. And then she asked me, she said, "Why did you eat me?" I'm not making this up, y'all. And I know y'all think I'm crazy as fuck, man. But it's us crazy ass motherfuckers that try to tell y'all, wake up. They can say I'm crazy. They can say I'm schizophrenic because I see shit. Yeah, I ain't lying. I do see a lot of shit that normal people don't see. But they can't explain to me why when I tell people something finna happen, and the person say, "Oh, it did. It already happened." Or they tell me, because see, most of my stuff is, they told me my stuff is more telepathic. You know, some people do a lot of reading the future, which I still read the future, but I'm a telepathic person. I can go into your thoughts and your memory, and I can actually tell you what you seen, what you experienced. You got some people that are more or less for what they call fortune tellers. They can tell you, hey, look, this is going to happen in the future. I can do that too, but not as much as I do telepathy. I can read people's minds. And I know when you're lying. I know what you done been through. And I know that when people say ugly, mean, nasty things about me and others, they're coming from a place of pain. When people have been hurt real, real, real bad, they inflict, you understand what I'm saying, their pain on people that care. Don't do no good to inflict no pain on nobody that don't care. Just a waste of time. They got to do it to somebody that care. That's why now you're living in a world where no one cares anymore. No one cares about suffering. People are just trying to get over and take what they possibly can. But at any rate, I just want to let y'all know what they're doing. People down south, listen on it. Let's turn this around. Let's break the machines, okay, with our consciousness and our energy so that they will not have their way to be able to make it icy and snowy down here. Because, see, we're not used to that. They're trying to force us out. Keeping on continuously asking me, do I want to sell my property all day long? I block their numbers. They just come up with a new one. Like somebody said, why don't you just block them? It's hard to block somebody every time they got a new number each day. And this is a lot of what they're doing, and they're foreigners. They buy phone numbers to continue to harass you. One day they got a 2-1 number. The next day it's a 510 number. The next day, and they're always Indians. I don't trust anybody who talk like this. Mm-mm. I don't understand you, so I shouldn't be doing no business with you. I told y'all they went on my card and stole $250 in California. Stop. We got to stop putting our card information on the internet because that gives them access. But they still can get it even though it's not on them. Hey, get out my yard. Get y'all behind what now. Sit. Take your tail on. Hot thing. Got two dogs here. Time I turn around, baby gone off again, y'all. Running off with a pack. He runs off with packs. That was never in his nature. He came back, he ain't even the same. And he go off for a week, gone off with a pack. There's packs of dogs walking. They need to be careful because I also saw a video where they say they use dogs and stuff to make turkey bacons out of. That's why it don't taste right, don't smell right. Please watch that. A lot of what y'all eating is not what you think it is. These hamburgers ain't what you think they is. This bacon ain't what you think it is. You think you eating pork bacon, you ain't eating that no more. Cause they said it. They said, no, we're starting to use the skin off of dogs' backs because they are more crispier in our turkey bacon. These people are just coming up front, just telling us what they doing to us. Can't get no fruit to grow, y'all. Fruit is healing. When you allow fruit to ferment, you get vinegar, and vinegar is the healer. You can put that on your face, your skin, your body. You can drink it. You wash your twat with it. You can do all kinds of things with them. Fruit is from the gods. It's the essence of the God. The true sugar, the natural sugar that is almost harmless to us. It's the manufactured sugar that's throwing people into diabetes. We're not having our dreams like we should. We're not able to communicate with the spirit realm no more like we should. Why? Because they're altering the food. In order to have these experiences, you need the foods from the gods, not the foods from the labs. The food from the labs make you sick. The food from the gods heal your body, both physically, spiritually, and mentally. A good walk is nice. Exercising is nice, but your body is saying, hey, look, we can't do much. We don't have any exercises aboard. So people are dropping dead. They're finding people in their beds dead. Can't even grow fruit. I grew not one pear this year. I grew not one nectarine, not one peach, nothing. Nothing. Chickens didn't put out much eggs. No figs at the temple, no figs around the thing. It's nothing. It's gonna get worse. Some people did pretty good, but a lot of us suffered. We didn't grow anything. And now is the time to get whatever you can and forage. If you see acorns, you better grab them. I done told y'all about getting them in the mason jars, vacuuming out the oxygen and holding on to them, because it's an array of things you can do with acorns. You can make cornbread out of it, puddings, and everything out of it. You got to learn what you can eat alternatively to the food that you used to eating, because they don't want any fruit to grow. Because if you can get you a good apple to grow out your tree, and I have an apple tree back there and it hadn't fruited yet, and I had an apple tree that I brought from my other house, but the Jehovah Witnesses was mad because I didn't open the door. When I came back out, I looked, they were gone. Went back to my doorbell ring. There was a man just sat there and he picked all of the apples, all of the little small apples off that would have matured to be apples. He sat there and picked them off. So I moved it in the back and it passed. So apple trees do better in the front. So shit, maybe I need to put all my fruit trees in the front yard. I don't know. But I am recommending that if you want true fruit, because that fruit is wrong inside of those grocery stores, y'all. It's wrong. You may be able to order fruits that are natural offline and order meats that are organic, that not organic but natural. I don't like the word organic, that are natural to the planet offline. But you can't get them out no grocery store. You got to get them where the rich people get theirs. And in order to be healthy, you're going to have to spend a lot more money on food. Grocery stores are where they put the laboratory bioweapons, the food that alter your genetics, that keeps you from thinking, that keeps you from, especially your critical thinking, and bars you away from your creativity. It stops you from just really having time to sit down and think about what they're doing to you. It works on your central nervous system. It works on your brain. It works on your pineal gland. It's to prevent you from being able to have access to other worlds, other existences. Like I said, creativity, messages from beyond, and everything. That's what this shit does to you. And if you want to restore that, you're going to have to look at options of a greenhouse to do your own thing, or perhaps, like I said, get your food, get your fruits and vegetables off the internet. Rich people don't shop in grocery stores. They don't send their chefs to grocery stores to get their food. They order it fresh. So I guess this is about all I gotta say. I just wanted to just, when I sit down and think about something, I want everybody else to think about it too. And I put this message on this video on the rocks, the stones, the crystals, and the bones, the mountains, and the asteroids. May it remain in there beyond my time, to the time I reincarnate and I leave and reincarnate. Let it just continue to resonate and ring throughout time. Because we're running out of that. We're running out of space. We're running out of time, y'all. And it's difficult to preserve that because this thing is in motion. It's moving so fast, and to the point, we don't have as much time as we think we have. This not going to be a Christmas, y'all. It's not going to be no Christmas. Especially beyond this year. This not going to be a Christmas. No one is going to be able to afford it. And the food going to be weaponized. So if you saying you're going to have a Christmas in spite of, you better order your food, because the turkeys are going to be laced with pharmaceuticals. People are going to have salmonella, intestinal tract infections, and that's when they going to go in with the sickness. Hey! Try to stay at home. I ain't eating nothing in the grocery store. Anything got something to do with a turkey or ham, because a lot of folks gonna die in December, y'all. A lot of people gonna die. Like that December, January, that's the death month there. A lot of folks, we enter into the death phase right now. Well, so many people, you want to represent death. The death crown. That's it. Right there. Baby. December and January, we're going to lose some family members, man. I'm praying right now. Lord, take somebody else instead. It's going to be a major sacrifice, man. I heard about so many people eating pork and around that time, and they dying of heart attacks and blood pressure sky. Ain't no way. You can't, Ain't no way, bro. You ain't finna pay me to eat no goddamn turkey. Nah. I've eaten turkeys in the past around Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I've gotten sick. I'm not eating no goddamn turkey. I ain't eating no damn turkey. Y'all, let me go. Don't eat no turkey. Don't eat no ham. Them potatoes are going to be laced. So potato salad, anything they know you eat. Negroes is what they call us. Now, they don't call us Negroes, but on my birth certificate, it got me as a Negro. It's so funny because somebody said, my grandma was deemed colored. How they had it? No, no. My grandma was deemed an Indian. My mother was deemed colored. I was deemed a Negro, and everything come after me is now African American. They always telling us what we are. We never get a chance to tell them what they are. Don't let nobody tell you what you are. They always categorizing us. I mean, without asking our permission. I might not want to be a Negro. I may not want to be colored. I may not want to be an African American. I mean, come on now. Why are they giving us all these different names? Their name never change. Only race of beings names that change in the United States frequently are black people. Don't y'all realize that y'all are the native people here? You know, the reason why they don't give you Hiroshima benefits and Jew benefits and Indian benefits, Native American benefits, and give you a reservation and a casino is because they know that this is yours. And if you get some money, you're going to get it back. You're going to take it back. I don't want to give you this. Hey, chick, chick, chick. Hey, chick, 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 chick. How you doing, babes? I just decided to just let them. Well, of course, honey, something went wrong with the phone. Something went wrong with my phone, y'all. Completely off. If y'all can hear me, say yes. Okay, I'll press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can, I think my phone is finna die. Okay, I know what it is. My phone is about to die, so I'll just come back a little later, y'all, okay? It's about to die. Okay, bye bye.